Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Carolina Homes. Well guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I am in a beautiful home and I'm joined by the guys from Carolina Homes, Craig and Garen. Thanks for having me today.
Pleasure having you.
All right, we're in this beautiful model home that you guys have, but I want you to tell our viewers a little bit about Carolina Homes and what sets you guys apart.
Well, we're an independent dealer. We have two locations, one in Lumberton, North Carolina, one in Ocean Isle Beach. So we're able to service a vast majority of southeastern North Carolina. We have over 100 years experience in this market, which brings a lot to the table for us.
Tell me a little bit more about this experience that you guys have. This really makes a difference in this kind of industry.
Absolutely. I would say what sets us apart is our people. Everybody here is very good at what they do. There is, like Garen mentioned, there's tons of experience, industry experience, well over 100 years of industry experience, and experience is important. Like I say, if you ask somebody who's been on the job for any length of time, if they're better at their job today than they were when they first started, I would think they would say yes. So yes, experience is important. But with us, it goes beyond that. It's more of an attitude. Everybody here has that hero mentality. It really helps create a positive environment and the deal process flow so much smoothly.
I love that. Well, let's talk about the homes. You guys have a ridiculous inventory, honestly.
Yes, we do. We have one of the largest inventories, I would say, in North Carolina, for sure. I speak very highly of that. We have many levels of homes, as far as our entry level, to our medium range of homes, as well as into our dream homes, making those dreams a reality. So we have a product line that can cover every basis as far as affordability and as far as that dream home feel and look.
Well, as you mentioned, we like to think we have something for everybody, from, like I say, from the value series homes to the high-end products. The nice appliance packages, the wood cabinets, the nice flooring, the nice windows, insulation to the max allowed, and so forth. That's very important to us, as it should be to our buyers.
And you did mention financing. So how does that process work for people, especially somebody who's a first-time home buyer?
Understood. Again, two very important pieces to the puzzle would be pricing and financing. And as an independent dealer with our low overhead costs, we are able to provide very, very fair pricing to our buyers. If you're comparing like products, apples to apples, so to speak, we're pretty much going to beat them on price every time. And as far as financing goes, we like to think we have something for basically every situation, from low down payments to no down payments to down payment assistance programs, first-time buyers programs, land and home programs, home-only programs. Like I say, something for everybody.
So if one of our viewers is watching right now and they are interested in buying a home, they want to start that process, how does that work with you guys?
Well, I'd say that's fairly simple. Just come see us. Like I say, we're a very family-oriented business, so we don't treat you like company. You're family, so feel free to come see us. You don't need to set an appointment. You can if you'd like. You can also reach us on our website. But just come see us, view our homes. Large selection of homes, no high pressure selling, and we look forward to seeing you.
And you guys have multiple locations too, right?
Yes, we do. We have one in Lumberton and then also one in Ocean Isle Beach. So two convenient locations for, like I said, southeastern North Carolina.
So service is really important to you guys. That's what also sets you apart. So tell me about that.
We provide a 1-year warranty on all of our homes. We stand strongly behind that warranty, as well as our manufacturers. We can align ourselves, since we're an independent dealer, to choose to do business with certain manufacturers. We only align ourselves with the most trusted manufacturers in the business. They stand firm behind their product, and we do as well.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Carolina Homes.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I'm so excited to be joined by Robin and Divine. Yes. How are you guys doing?
Doing well.
Yourself.
Oh my goodness. So y'all came all the way from Florence, and you're from an organization called Ladies on a Mission?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
All right, tell me a little bit about Ladies on a Mission and what y'all do.
Ladies on a Mission is an outreach program where we go out and we do stuff for the kids. We basically have events for the kids, like if going back to school, Christmas events, different events that we do for the kids. We also do for the elderly too. Mm-hmm. You know, we feed the elderly people and everything, and we just hold big events. Right now we're not getting funding, but we just go on and do what we got to do to make sure that everything puts a smile on some child's face.
And that's what it's all about, really, at the end of the day.
Yes.
And I hear you guys are both authors.
Yes,
we are authors.
Tell me about your books. I'm so excited to hear about this.
Okay.
Well, I wrote the book Robin Tastes Great, and I also invented some seasonings with it. And I love to cook. I just love to cook, and I decided to write a cookbook.
She cooks very well.
And it's called Robin Tastes Great. You can purchase it on Amazon.
Yeah,
I have wrote 2 books actually. One is a children's book called See You Later Alligator, which is a great children's book. It's very adventurous and it will put a smile on so many people's faces. Actually, I already have. So I'm just grateful to have wrote this book, and I pray that it continue making people smile each and every single day. Who has a chance to read it. And this right here is actually my newest book. It's called The Young Man with the Heart of Gold. It's a wonderful story about a young man named Cody Scott who goes through different things in his life, but his faith in God and him continuing to press forward encourages so many people to not give up through his story. So it's a great novel, and it's going to help so many people, and I'm just grateful that God blessed me to write it.
I love it. Well, where can people find out more information about Ladies on a Mission? Or you said you can purchase books on Amazon?
Yes, on Amazon. The Young Man with the Heart of Gold and See You Later Alligator. You can find both of these on Amazon.
Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Man, am I excited. Guys, in the studio today, I actually have a magician with me, Lion Flood. How are you doing?
I'm well. I'm excited to be here and just to embrace all this positive energy.
Oh yeah, we're all about positive energy on Living Local Carolina. But I want to know more about you.
Okay.
How did you get into magic in the first place?
That is the age-old question, and to give you the short answer, so I'm a retired Marine veteran.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. And I was injured, and I was recouping in a hospital. I had about 4 knee surgeries and couldn't move, and so I needed something to do. And I picked up a book and started reading, and it made me smile. And I started learning magic tricks, and eventually they would bring patients in to the room, and I would do tricks for them, little card tricks. And then when I was able to be mobile in a wheelchair, they would wheel me to other patients' room, and it kind of snowballed. Yeah, and it just picked up from that and just took off.
What you got?
All right, so I love using senses when I perform, right? So in this one, we're gonna use 2 senses, sight and sound. What I would like to do is attempt to place this coin inside the bottle, just like that. Now,
No way.
so, and it's gonna happen very close up, right? And I'm gonna do it on the count of 3.
Okay.
So watch. And I'm gonna do it slow so everyone can see it. 1, 2. 3 days ago when I tried this trick, no kidding. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Now, how on earth did he just do that? Y'all.
And you can hold your hand out. I want you to verify that's an actual coin. It's
Dude.
yes.
Okay, when I read that you're good at close-up magic, I wasn't actually quite sure what close-up magic was,
Oh.
but like to actually be in front of it and
Yes.
watch it happen, it's wild.
Yes.
That was crazy.
And that's probably
That's
the
difficult to
best,
do.
Yeah, it's probably the best thing I love about magic, because stage magic and all that's great.
The smoke and the
Yes.
mirrors and everything.
But to be inches from it and to
Yeah.
see it literally go from here to there,
Love
it's indescribable sometimes. That emotion. Thank you. Thank you.
I loved that. Oh, and I love magic too.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, today I'm so excited because I'm getting to sit down with Joyce from the Naomi Project. You are the founder and the executive director. Welcome to the show today.
Well, thank you for having me, and I'm really grateful to be here. Excited, really.
Me too. So tell me, you were just saying that you started this organization 18 years ago.
18 years ago, out of a need for women who needed a safe place to go once they left the shelter. The shelter leaves you for 30 to 60 days, and after that, most of the women have to go back to their abuser. So giving them a place to jump off, and that's what the Naomi Project does. We offer them a year-long stay to be able to get back on their feet with resources and encouragement and mentors and just a program that they can work to be able to heal, seal, and move on.
It's organizations like the Naomi Project that fill in those gaps.
Yes.
And there sadly is a need for it. So what made you start this 18 years ago?
One of the ladies at the shelter that we had, she said to me, she said, Miss Joyce, if I had a safe place to go, I wouldn't go back to my abuser. And that she had 4 kids, and she had nowhere to go. So what happened over a year's time, she kept coming back to Miss Joyce, are we gonna have a safe place to go? Are we gonna have a safe place to go? So that led me into looking at this. That's not what I wanted to do, but it led me into looking into this and being able to see that it was doable. So just opening up the doors, finding a building and opening up the doors. That was the hardest thing, but the community has rallied. So it's just been, in these 18 years, it's just been one whirlwind after another, but it's been a joy because my passion, they see.
And you're able to change people's lives too.
What you realize is that 70% of the ladies who come to Naomi don't go back to their abusers. So that presents a great problem that we can solve. And giving them the courage and the encouragement and to be able to look at what they can do for themselves as opposed to depending on somebody else.
And there are other ways to support the Naomi Project too, whether it be donations. So what can people donate? What can people do to help out?
Well, for the Naomi Project, finances is always a great issue to have. But what we do is we take anything that you use that ladies can use, because at the end of when they get ready to leave, realize that they don't have anything to get into their own apartment, which is a part of our program, helping them to do that. So once you give them a dining room table or a couch or sheets and pillowcases or hygiene kits, these things they can use and not have to start from the ground up when they get ready to go into their own place. And that's more encouragement and giving them more support that they can use to be able to know that they can do this on their own.
I love it. Well, before we go, will you tell me, what has it been like over the last 18 years being able to watch these women thrive once they leave the Naomi Project?
One thing about it is that I never lose a lot of them. They still depend on a lot on things that they need. So by me getting donations in on a regular basis, and we're an all volunteer organization, so we don't have any paid staff. So having volunteers to come and having a lot of supplies that these ladies can come and get on a regular basis that I do. I still help those who are in their own apartments and are able to sustain them, just to be able to, and helping them even with paying bills. Sometimes they get down short. And Naomi Project comes to that and helps them out to be able to stay where they are and to maintain and to give them that encouragement that someone has their back.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.